Everyone is in their seat here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland as the Cavaliers look to grab a win here at home. Looking at the last game for the Cleveland Cavaliers, it was a win against the Jazz in Utah.
And Kevin, in that game, we saw a lot of sloppy play from the opposing offense. They coughed the ball up way too often.
Yeah, and that did make things really easy, guys. Nice to get a win if you're on that side of it and not to have to work too hard for it.
Here are the starters from Milwaukee, all brought to you by State Farm. Udo out there with Dallenberg. Then it's Harden. Then it's Mbamute. And it's Jennings in at the point guard position. And for Cleveland, Dion Waiters is out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Anderson Varejao. Then there's Hickson. And it's Allen in at the 3 slot. Now here's Paul. Hickson a screen on Jennings. Paul goes in. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Paul's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Cavs. Jennings kicks to Dallenberg. Harden puts the lead pass in front of him.
You know, the dunk was great, but I didn't care for that interior defense there, guys. It was non-existent.
You're right, Clark. You know, it was way too easy. I don't think the coach liked it either. Look at it. Look at that face. Uh-oh.
It doesn't get much easier than that. They have got to tighten up their defense. That was embarrassing.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Paul kicks to Allen. Cleveland moving the ball around. Waiters with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up. Waiters with the ball. Boy, he was something else against Utah. 6 to shoot. Fades. On target from 13 feet. Waiters got his first 2 points of the night.
Good job there, Kevin, getting himself a little space on the inside.
From deep, Harden. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings.
He's going to take that shot every time if he has that much room to get it off.
Paul outside. Hickson sets the screen for Paul. Dishes it to Waiters. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Now Harden. He's coming off a 31-point game against Detroit.
You know, he was getting fouled time and again in that game, really delivering from the free throw line. Made a major contribution there. And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
Yeah, he showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, a bit ago, Byron Scott and I were able to chat. He told me he's a big fan of 6-man winner James Harden, saying he's really one of those right-brain type of players. He just sees the game a little bit differently. It's tough to game plan for him because he can hurt you so many ways. But when he's leading that second unit, you can bet he'll be our primary focus. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. The Milwaukee Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the Detroit Pistons.
And that was such an entertaining game, guys. It would have been even without overtime, but that just made it more special.
Yeah, and once they were able to get it into overtime, they showed some real mental toughness and fortitude in closing it out.
Here's Paul, rejected by Jennings. Now, here is Harden, averaging 16 points a game. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
And it's Paul penetrating. Good D by Harden.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Blocked. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Hall. And another miss by Cleveland.
Not his best quarter. I mean, the shots just haven't fallen for him.
Here is Mbamute. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. This is the second time they've matched up against Milwaukee.
Yeah, and in that victory, they got huge contributions from their bench, and I thought their depth was really the major factor in that game. He's so dangerous. Anytime he gets the ball in his hands and gets some momentum going towards the basket.
Jennings kicks to Harden. There's the screen. Fades away. Hickson grabs the board. Just to talk again about what Steve just said, they never missed a beat, Clark, when they turned to their bench.
Well, there wasn't much of a difference between the points they got from their starters and those they got from the reserves. A really balanced team effort, and you like to see that.
There's the bucket. Good. 6 points for Chris Paul.
You know, he got one step ahead of the defense on that one. Excellent job.
Harden dishes to D'Alembert. Up top, Jennings. Inside and taken away by Paul. And the rejection by Udo. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Harden's got the ball. Drops the inside leaner. Harden's got his second bucket tonight. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And it's Paul penetrating. The rebound by the Bucks. D'Alembert's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Shot seems to be a little awry today, just off a fraction. They've got to have him pick it up, though, and soon. Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Now here's Paul. He definitely had a good game in their win against the Jazz. Back to Hickson. It's stolen by Udo. The drive by Jennings. Pass to Mbamute. Kicks to Harden. Feeds it to Jennings. No good on the 3.
Yeah, again, iffy shot selection there. Defender draped all over him.
Well, you got to understand who's guarding you in that situation. I mean, if he's on you tight, you can't just rise up and try to shoot over the top.
Here is Harden following the basket by Chris Paul. The drive by Jennings. Fires from deep. Chris Paul grabs the miss. Paul's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
So far, he hasn't made much of a contribution at the offensive end.
Bucks leading by 3. Harden with it. Chris Paul covering. Kicks it out to Jennings. Harden outside. It's back to Jennings. Lets it go with the 3. Jennings can't get that one to fall.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Zeller, he's checked in for Berryshot. C.J. Miles comes in for Ray Allen. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Waiters. And then for Milwaukee, Drew Gooden has checked in for D'Alembert. Tobias Harris comes in for Udo. And Cool Hand subbed in for Brandon Jennings. Miles the pass to Zeller. Mbamute with the steal. Harden outside. With the lead pass. And that one's good by Gooden. Gooden's got his first basket.
I'm sure they'd like to get more shots like that one.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. And here is Paul. 8 points for him. The dish to Miles. He feeds it to Hickson. 6 on the shot clock. Over Harris. Hickson with the bucket.
He shouldn't be afraid to take that shot more often. He's solid from there.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. Here's Clark. Coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. He dishes it to Harden. The 3 is launched. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. The drive by Paul. Stolen by Harden. Here's Clark. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. And there's the feed to Gooden. Harden. Fade away. And it's Miles with the rebound.
Did you see his balance there? Guys really faded away. I think that's why he missed.
Now, here is Irving. Tight defense on him. Pass to Paul. Gets the bucket. Now just a 1-point Bucks lead
Well, they keep going right back to the paint, and who can blame them? I mean, they're getting it done in there.
Yeah, 3 of their last 5 buckets, guys, have come from inside the lane area, so I'd expect them to continue to go inside right at the defense.
Here's Harden, and taken away by Paul. And now the fast break, Irving with the ball. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, what's amazing with Irving, Kevin, is that from day one, he looked like he was a composed veteran when he came into this league. He only played 1 year of college, too, at Duke, which is just shocking. But he's just got the poise and the composure to be a really good point guard in this league for a long time.
What's interesting to me, Steve, is that Kyrie will never really get cold either throughout the course of a game. I mean, he's always finding ways to make contributions. A lot of that is his willingness to attack the basket and finish tough shots. The other part of it is his unselfishness.
It's Clark with the rebound.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Down low. And that one's good by Gooden. And now it's a 3-point Bucks lead.
Something has to change, guys. That's 10 straight points coming in the paint against this team.
Well, they got to collapse in there, and everybody's got to be conscious of it. It's a team effort in protecting the paint. Control the ball. I mean, everybody's got to get in there and keep the defense locked down.
And Tyler Zeller's going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, you like it when a guy goes hard to the boards, but you have to be smart. He went right over his back on that one. Not a good play.
I think he was just over-anxious that time.
Walker's checked in for Casper. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Udo's checked in for Drew Gooden. And again, the Bucks miss. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Waiters. Brandon Jennings with the rebound. The Bucks working the ball around. And Henson kicks to Barbosa. Here's Clark. He kicks to Henson. Outside Jennings. Shot clock at 5. Over Waiters. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Jennings has got 5 points so far. Here's Irving. He had 13 points in the win against the Utah Jazz. Doubled by Henson. And there's the pass to Walker. Dishes to Thompson. Takes it right up. That's good. Thompson's got his first points of the game.
Boy, they are really getting chewed up inside here. I mean, that's 8 of the last 10 points they've given up inside, in the paint.
Yeah, and the paint should be sacred ground for a defense, but you can't let anybody just trot in there and get an easy bucket.
Here's Clark, covered by Irving. Clark dishes to Barbosa. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Walker. Barbosa gets the bucket. 1:24 left here in the first quarter. Passes to Waiters. He's guarded by Jennings. And Waiters kicks to Irving. Good on the 3-point shot. Irving's got 5 now. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Clark. Leads him in there. Here's Barbosa. Walker with the rebound.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
And Waiters with the bucket on the assist by Irving. And that makes it a tie ball game.
He is always so in control, guys. Even when he's going hard to the hoop, very skilled finisher.
Here's Jennings. Can't get it to go. And Cleveland will come the other way. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
Yeah, this is like a clinic out there, guys. This is exactly how you attack a defense. Move the ball, sharp cuts, but really a nice pace to their offense. It's been a little too easy for them inside, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think so, Steve. I mean, they've really dictated the action in the paint. That's been their focus, and the defense hasn't mounted much resistance at all.
Here's Clark. To stop the run, it's blocked. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Cavaliers lead by 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here. Clark, Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
I was impressed with their transition game, guys. They really got out and ran the lanes.
Yeah, they did. I mean, no better way to get easy buckets than through fast breaks.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Clark, he's in at the point. Dallenberg's out there with Gooden. Then it's Harden, and it's Harris in at the small forward. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, guys, cool hands in the last outing against the Pistons put on a show. He finished with 42 points and did his work from a pair of lines, hitting from both beyond the arc and from the charity stripe. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
Well, thank you, Doris. Clark, what a game he's had.
I loved it. I mean, passion, intensity, focus, right on top of things. These are the games when you know you're feeling it and flowing nicely.
And when you have that, when you know it's there, you've got to attack. And that's exactly what he did. He took advantage of the circumstances and really came through with a phenomenal performance.
Back to Paul. Kicks it to Casper. Another shot. That's good.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
The Bucks trail. Clark kicks to Harden. Feeds to Clark. Three-pointer. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Solid advantage in the rebounding totals for them so far here.
You know, in every game, but particularly in a close game, every little advantage you can use helps, and they're certainly enjoying one on the glass here. I can imagine they're going to hear an earful about this next stop. I mean, that's 3 straight field goals given up right in the middle of the lane. Inexcusable.
Well, defense starts at the rim. I mean, you want teams shooting the ball from the outside, and that's not happening. They're just giving up everything inside. Well, after a slow first quarter, he's starting to pick it up a bit here.
Knocks it loose. The dish now to Miles. They grab their own miss. And Johnson kicks to Miles. The shot no good. Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Harden. Gets it to go. Harden's got 7 points. Clark and Steve, this tug-of-war game continues.
You know what? And they just keep flip-flopping the lead again and again and again.
Yeah, how about that last lead change, guys? That's number 7 for the game.
Now, here's Thompson. 9-point game his last outing. Back to Paul. 5 to shoot. Off the drop step. It's Clark with the rebound. Bucks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. In the air. And Harris puts it in. And now it's a 3-point Bucks lead.
Well, no defense. He didn't really need to do the double pump.
And now let's bring up the numbers and show you the point guards with the highest assist rate over the past month. Look at cool hands, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
And he's been doing everything you want from that position, getting everyone involved, making sure the defense has to worry about all 5 guys on the court.
Not only has he been doing all that, but as his assist rank illustrates, he's been doing it better than any other point guard in the league. You can't give him enough credit for his passing this season.
Guys, this offense very effective.
Going right at him.
And this is where you just start picking apart the defense, and now you take their confidence away. You can really take control of this game.
Harden's shot is good.
That's all the space he needs, guys. He'll make you pay every time if you give him that shot.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Throws up the alley-oop.
What a play. No regular dunk there. A superb alley-oop.
And it was a great pass, too, to set him up.
No, those two have such a great feel for each other. They're just fun to watch play together.
Lets it go from the wing. And it goes. That's good. And while we're thinking about him, did you guys catch his comments at the press conference after their last game?
He's clearly a big picture guy. I mean, it isn't really what he's done, but what the team has done. It's all about wins with this kid, and you have to respect that.
He's a competitor, no doubt about that. I mean, he doesn't go out and try to make friends or make highlights. He just comes in with one agenda, and that's just to win the basketball game every night.
Here's Paul. The rebound by Harden.
That's a great shot if there's 1 second left in the game.
Yeah, that would be the good time to do it. Not now, though.
Well, they've settled into a pretty nice groove here offensively in the second quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they picked up the pace shooting the ball. I mean, the field goal percentage upwards of 50% now.
Now here's Paul. He's got 12. Miles. Over Harden, and it's Miles missing.
Just cannot find the rhythm. Still yet to hit a shot this quarter.
He feeds it to Clark. Back to Harden. Goes back up. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Got that one up quick. And it's a 10-point Bucks lead.
Boy, what a significant turnaround here in the second quarter after only making 40% from the field in the first.
Now Paul, averaging 19 points per contest. He dishes it to Miles. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Miles has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And there he goes. He didn't get a 3 in the first, but starting to look for it here.
Here's Clark, defended by Paul. Takes the 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Well, the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
He passes to Caspi. The 3, good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, that's a quality look there. The defense a bit late.
And 2 straight now from long range, putting up points in a hurry, Clark.
Now here is Harris. Now the feed to Gooden. Over Thompson. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Boy, every time they drop it in, they do so from close range. Easy baskets.
Yeah, high percentage looks time and time again, guys, and it's paying off for them the way they're playing this game. I like their strategy.
Miles the pass to Thompson. And good on the basket. Book it. Thompson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, he earned that one. Took the hit and still found a way to knock it down.
Yeah, fantastic body control. And the will to get it done. You like that focus.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Verija. Allen comes in for Caspi. Waiters, he's checked in for C.J. Miles. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Chris Paul. Here's Clark. 13 points in the game. Count that one. Clark's got 13 points now in the quarter.
He has taken over this game, guys. I don't know what else you can say about it.
Outside Irving. Thompson. The shot is off.
That's an example there, guys, of contesting the shot and corralling the board. That's really all you can ask of a guy at that end of the floor.
Clark, Udo, gets it to go. And it's a 10-point Bucks lead.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Cool hands really making a difference here.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
Zeller, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Now here's Waiters. He's guarded by Jennings. They get it again. The shot by Hickson, no good.
Well, at least he had the presence of mind to change his shot when the defense got on him. You got to improvise sometimes.
The Cavaliers pull it in. Hickson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. They'll be at home for the next game against the Bobcats. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
Some really good games going on today. That Charlotte one especially.
And that one's good. 7 points for Kyrie Irving. Pass to Barbosa. Cuts to the middle. Ray Allen pulls it in. Allen's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Waiters. Rebounded by the Bucks. Udo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Jennings with the ball. And it's Waiters picking him up. Gets it to go. And that's now 7 points for Brandon Jennings.
I like it. He could have gone for the forced finish, but opted instead for kind of the nice smooth finger roll. I like it.
Irving kicks to Allen. He kicks it to Hickson. Back to Allen. Clock at 6. That is good. Allen's got his first points of the night. Bucks leading by 8. Back to Barbosa. And the layup falls.
Again, they attack the hoop from the lane, and it's been really good to them.
Yeah, they're getting whatever they want down there. That's 4 of their last 5 buckets coming in the paint area.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Walker's checked in. The shot by Hickson, no good. The Bucks shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Barbosa. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Irving with it. He has 7. The pass to Walker. Back to Irving. Shoots. Buries the jump shot. Irving's got 9. Milwaukee in the lead. Outside Jennings. Lets it go from deep. And that one's good.
Boy, after struggling in the first quarter, he's come alive here in the second.
Cavaliers shooting here about 46% for the game. 1:44 left in the second quarter. Hickson dishes to Waiters. Dishes it down.
And that's exactly what you call a high percentage hoop there.
Sure is. The one-handed throwdown. Gotta love it.
It's Leandro Barbosa on the way. It's back to Jennings. 3-pointer. Can't get it to go. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. And Waiters kicks to Hickson. Dishes to Walker. Passes it to Irving. 59 seconds left now here in the second.
There he goes again, that lower body root canal, clearing out space under the offensive glass.
Yeah, that is an area he absolutely excels in. Dentistry or not.
Does he need Novocaine for that?
Here's Walker.
Oh, get it! Watch out now.
Guys, I'm going to need just a second to get myself together here.
Leaves you speechless, doesn't it, Clark? Wow.
Man, I don't blame you, Clark. That dunk was unbelievable.
Here is Udo. 8 points his last outing. Kicks it to Barbosa. Hickson grabs the board. Hickson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Irving. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
And so Irving nails both of them.
He's one of the best free throw shooters in the league, and this game, no different. He's making each trip to the line count.
Here's Clark, covered by Irving. Clark kicks to Mbamute. Feeds it to Clark. Over Irving. Hits it!
Ooh-wee, Kevin. That was a big shot to extend their lead and send them into halftime with momentum.
And so we wrap up the first half. Bucks ahead, up by 6. We've got more NBA basketball.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Welcome to the halftime report for this Thursday.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You look at Cool Hands in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, we know he can score, so it's not really a huge shock to see him put up these kind of big numbers.
And I would think that he most likely will continue to carry on this kind of play into the fourth.
Allen out there with Hickson, and it's Chris Paul. Then there's Anderson Varejao, and it's Waiters in a shooting guard. That's Byron Scott's 5 as we get into the second half. Hickson passes to Varejao. It's stolen by Udo. D'Alembert dishes to Mbah-a-Moute. Gets it to go. Mbah-a-Moute's got the first points of the second half here for the Bucks.
And defensively, you want to keep the ball as far away from the hoop as possible.
Yeah, because he's too good inside, Steve. I mean, he'll make you pay every time in there.
Here's Waiters, and an emphatic dunk.
Exclamation point right there, guys. That was a strong throwdown finish.
It was, and a little extra face time as he eases off the iron.
Well, it's about self-preservation, guys. Sometimes that's the safest route. Make sure you don't have any bodies or feet or ankles below you, and then calmly let yourself down to the floor.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Now here's Paul. He's got 12. Now the dish to Waiters. Back to Paul. Shoots over Jennings. And it's Paul missing.
And he's having all sorts of problems with his shot.
I'm not sure he even has a shot right now, Steve, to be quite honest. Not a reliable one anyway.
Jennings kicks to Udo. It's stolen by Hickson. Now here's Waiters. T right on him. Up with it. And it's slammed in by Varejao.
You know, once he corralled that rebound, he was in just the right spot to power it back down.
You could see it coming too, goodness.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way that was going to be a simple little putback. He saw the angle and he gave it a little something extra.
Kicks it out to Jennings. Fires for 3. Jennings can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Paul. Offensive rebound. And D'Alembert with the block. And he recovers it. Varejao passes to Hickson. And finally they hit one. Varejao's got his second basket of the night.
Well, the D just letting them go inside with impunity. Way, way too easy.
That's 10 of their last 12 points now in the paint area.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the team's scoring leaders. The Bucks number 1.
Kevin, if there's any stat you want to lead the league in, it would certainly be scoring the most points. They've been remarkable in the numbers they've put up as a team all season long. It's a reflection of their strength. They're balanced and they're explosive.
Harden kicks to Jennings. They set the pick. Over Paul. Scooped up. Mbah-a-Moute. The second chance bucket is good. Mbah-a-Moute's got his third basket of the night right there. And the Cavaliers call time here.
I'll get a chance to check out Brandon Jennings, some of his numbers. Some kind of performance he's been turning in and night out these past 4 or 5 weeks. First in free throw shooting, third in three-point field goal percentage. And he's been quite an offensive threat, averaging enough points to put him in the top 20 in scoring.
Yeah, his focus from the line has been special, and that's one reason, Steve, he's at the top of the list in free throw shooting percentage, because his focus is on target, and he doesn't stray from that. His routine is excellent.
Hickson dishes to Waiters. Now Varejao inside. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Varejao's got 6 here in this quarter. Harden with it, and it's Waiters picking him up. Harden the pass to D'Alembert. It's stolen by Allen. Ball against Jennings. The fadeaway. And Mbamute pulls it in. Bucks leading by 4. He feeds it to Jennings. Backs in. And Mbamute. He dishes it to Harden. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by Anderson Varejao. Varejau's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Paul goes in, and he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting for that for a while. Paul's got 14.
Offensively, just hammering away in the paint.
And that's 10 straight points inside, too.
Here's Dallenberg, and a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Hickson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Paul against Jennings. Paul kicks to Hickson. Goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
All business there, not messing around one bit. Flushed it right with one hand.
He never does, Clark. He never does.
Well, that's kind of his trademark, those slams like that one.
The feed to Udo. He passes to Jennings. And the 3 off target.
Right now, he's in a bit of a funk. I look for them to look at other options on offense.
Blocked. And here's Harden. 13 points in the game. That is good. Harden's got 15.
I like the way they got the ball inside there.
Paul kicks to Varejao. Back to Paul. And the shot is good.
This team has to tighten up inside. Way too many easy hoops in the lane.
Yep, that's 5 straight buckets they've given up from the key now, and it's hurting them.
Jennings dishes to Harden. It's back to Jennings. And taken away by Paul. And now it's Waiters running. He can go all the way. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
I like that one-handed spike right there.
Yeah, that's how it's done.
Yes, sir-ree.
Yeah, he's not going to miss many of those.
Jennings kicks to Harden. Over Waiters. Harden can't hit. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 16-6 run. Good. Now it's a 4-point Cavalier lead. Buck shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the 3rd quarter. He kicks to Mbamute. It's back to Jennings. From outside the arc. That's good. Jennings has got 15.
Another good look there, and that's his 2nd 3-pointer of the game.
Paul against Jennings. Paul kicks to Allen. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. And the Cavaliers lead by 3. Bucks have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the 3rd quarter got underway. The drive by Jennings jumps up. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Look at the game for Brandon Jennings. He has 15 points, and he's been successful twice from 3-point range today.
And he'd love to make a couple more of them, too, I'm sure. It makes things so much easier for him inside when he's out beyond the arc knocking down shots.
A different look now for Cleveland. Caspi, he's checked in for Varejao. C.J. Miles comes in for Ray Allen. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Chris Paul. The Bucks also changing it up. Barbosa comes in for Samuel Dallenberg. And Cool Hand subbed in for James Harden. Caspi passes to Hickson. Rebounded by the Bucks. Clark's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Jennings. That's good. Jennings has got 9 points here in the 2nd half. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put up.
Looking over there at Steve. He's enjoying every second of it.
Yeah, me too. Man, this has been great, guys. And the fans getting their money's worth here. Both teams just playing so hard out there.
Outside Jennings. Back to Barbosa. 5 on the clock. And yes, sir, that one drops. Barbosa's got 7. Cavaliers trailing. Irving kicks to Hickson. The pass to Waiters. Miles. Cleveland moving it around. Backing down is Hickson. From past the arc. And it's Miles missing. Bucks have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Here's Jennings. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here is Caspi. He has 7. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Cavaliers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Both teams will make substitutions. And both free throws good for Raiders. And the Bucks, they're shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Dishes it to Clark. Harden right side. Vukrinik defended by Paul. 6 to shoot. From deep. No good from Clark.
You know, even against defense as tight as that, you expect him to bury those.
I don't know. I mean, we've seen him hit those in the past, but like you said, the defender was on him like glue. It would have been quite a bucket.
Now Paul. He's got 18. Here's Walker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Walker's got 7. Here is Harden. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Wide open shot is on the money. And so here's Cleveland. The lead is 2. Paul kicks to Bergeau. Passes it to Waiters. That's good. Waiters got 8 points in the quarter.
Another inside bucket. They've had a huge edge in points in the lane.
That's what every coach preaches, inside out, reversible clothing.
Nice shot by D'Alembert. The Cavaliers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Paul outside. That's good. Paul's got 20. Here is Harden. He's got 17. Kicks to Clark. Screen by D'Alembert. Feeds it to Mbah-a-Moute. Can't get it to go. So Cleveland will take it the other way.
Another board, just continuing to add to that big rebound margin.
And it's a bit ironic, guys. I mean, you would think the score wouldn't be so close the way they're dominating the glass. But this one is still in the balance.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Hickson comes in for Anderson Varejao. And it's Allen in for Walker. The Bucks making a switch here. Clark dishes to Udrih. Here's the screen. Here is Mbah-a-Moute. Hickson grabs the board. Hickson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Paul goes in. Waiters. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Paul gets a screen from Hickson. There's the dish to Waiters. Tries again. The shot by Hickson, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Udrih, the pass to Udo. Makes the lead pass. Clark. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Waiters got 4 rebounds now tonight. Paul kicks to Hickson. Stuffs it through.
Yeah, he's giving that breakaway rim a workout.
Yeah, he powered it down and then hung around.
Strong finish, and he just wanted to sit there and savor it for a second.
He feeds it to Udrih. He dishes it to Clark. The feed to Mbah-a-Moute. He kicks it to Clark. 6 on the shot clock. Udo, Hickson covering. Udo gets the bucket.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Paul outside. The 3. Shot is no good.
He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not easy in there among the big bodies.
The third quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers lead by 4.
Coming up next Sunday night, Derrick Rose and the Chicago Bulls take on LeBron James and the Miami Heat.
As the fourth quarter gets rolling here, let's check out our Sprite uncontainable game. Let's go to Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Yes, Kevin, our uncontainable game in this one, the stretch by the Cavaliers. It took them until the third period to really find their groove, but once they did, they ran with it and never looked back. A great surge by them, they hope to carry to the end of the game.
Thank you, Doris. And how many times, guys, do we see a run like this become the difference?
Tearing that roof down with that one.
Yeah, and really a dunk contest dunk that time. Wow.
Yeah, unreal. What a dunk.
Bucks trail by 6. Pass to Clark. Kicks it out to Jennings. Jacks up a 3. Gets the bucket. Jennings has got 22.
You know, he didn't have too much space to get that shot off, but for him, he had enough.
Here's Paul. There's a screen. He passes to Waiters. Now the pass to Verija.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul him, and free throws are better than a layup.
He misses the free throw shot. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Waiters. Samuel Dallenberg is checked in for Milwaukee. Harden comes in for Leandro Barbosa.
The main thing there was that he got them a 2-possession lead despite the one miss.
Harden dishes to Clark. Dishes it to Jennings. Passes it to Clark. Harden outside from downtown, and it's rebounded by Anderson Verija.
Well, he struggled a little bit in the second half, but remember he hit 3 of those in the first half.
Here's Allen. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 8 here in this one already.
I'm just so impressed with his focus, Kevin, because even with the defender flying at him, he still finds a way to hit those shots on the perimeter.
And let's not overlook his ability to bury the three-point shot either. I mean, that's definitely one of the strongest parts of his game.
They're starting to give him a little too much space here in the second half. That's his 3rd three-pointer since the break.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. Outside Irving. Dixon a screen on Jennings. Irving passes to Paul. Shoots the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And if they know what's good for him, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball into three-point territory.
Well, you're right. Anything less than airtight defense on him will usually result in 3 points.
To the inside. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Paul. Paul's got his 9th assist in the game now.
Boy, you can't just let a team run amok on you inside the paint like that. You got to show some fight and some force.
It's one of my favorite words, Clark. Amok. They are running amok. It's time for them to start playing harder defensively.
Clark kicks to Yuta. Gives him the lead pass. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And he makes the first. Cavaliers making a switch here. Waiters is checked in. And Mbamute is checked in for Milwaukee. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Paul with the ball. Kicks it to Waiters. All alone. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Bucks trail by 3. Jennings dishes to Clark. Feeds to Dallenberg. Cannot hit. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Allen outside. Dixon sets the screen for Allen. Back to Paul. Looking to end his cold spell. And it's sent back from Dallenberg. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. And the Bucks making a change here. Udo's checked in. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. They get the rebound. Bucks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Clark, the pass to Harden to tie it up, and that one's good. Harden's got 22.
Boy, they have just gone crazy from three-point range since coming out of the halftime break.
Boy, it's been one three after another, Steve, an absolute barrage.
He took good advantage of that screen. And that's 10 points for Allen.
Ran him right off the tough pick there, and that freed him up for the Jet.
Jennings with the ball, and it's Waiters picking him up. There's the dish to Mbah-a-Moute. Waiters grabs the miss. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. He dishes it to Bergeron. The first one falls. And so Verajao hits them both. Bucks trail by 4. Here's Clark. He feeds it to Mbah-a-Moute. Rebound by Ray Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The Cavaliers shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Paul goes in. They get it back. And Waiters kicks to Paul. Paul can't get that one to fall.
And this has not been a quarter for him to remember.
Yeah, it sure hasn't, Steve. I mean, he's been doing his invisible man impersonation here, hasn't he?
The feed now to Harden. Low block shot. Waiters grabs the miss. Waiters got 7 rebounds in the game. He kicks it to Hickson. Here's Verajao. Second shot opportunity. No good on the layup. Bucks trail by 4. Here's Clark. Steps back and drains the jump shot. Clark's got 19 points.
Well, he gets the fadeaway to go. I'd still rather see him go straight up with it.
Paul kicks to Waiters. Backs him down. Easy shot. Blocked. Here's Clark. The pass to Mbah-a-Moute. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Udo. It's good. This game is all even.
Well, not only does he excel at getting those offensive rebounds, but he's really good at getting putbacks and layups off of those boards.
Paul kicks to Waiters. Pass to Verajao. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Chance now to check out the schedule for Milwaukee. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
And, you know, for the Pacers, that's a game that they would really like to win.
Just 5 on the clock. The drive by Paul. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Bucks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Here's Clark, defended by Paul. Clark dishes to Harden. Udo, the pass to Mbah-a-Moute. They now take the lead. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Ball outside. Shot's good by Waiters. Waiters got 14 points here in the second half.
Yeah, no mistakes on the offensive execution there.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Scott Skiles said to his team. The message, stick with it. He said the game is right there, fellas, right there for the take, but we've got to play with purpose and precision. Kevin, can they get it done?
Back to Harden. Launches a 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Verajav's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Paul with the ball, and Jennings picks him up defensively. The offensive rebound. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Looking at the numbers for J.J. Hickson, 14 rebounds and a decent little assist total for him, too.
Yeah, he's played really well, moving the ball around, and you'd like to see the rest of the team kind of get into that same passing groove that he's in.
And the Bucks making a change here. Dallenberg's checked in.
I thought the pressure might get to him a little bit, but he did enough to put them in front.
There's the pick. Dishes to Mbamute. Udo kicks to Clark. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Clark's got 4 this quarter. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
You know, quite honestly, Kevin and Steve, I mean, this game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Well, then let's root for overtime. Why not? Nice, aggressive defensive play to make the steal and start the break.
Yeah, and I like the fact they didn't mess around with it once they got it.
Paul goes in. And to break that ice-cold streak, shot's good. Paul's got 22 points.
Good job using his speed advantage to create the separation he needed for the shot.
Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession. Now look at the Cavaliers' upcoming schedule. They'll be at home for the next game against the Bobcats. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
Defensive foul. Shooting for Cleveland. Chris Paul.
First free throw is good. And so Paul nails both of them.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
The Bucks trail. Here's Clark. Defended by Paul. Shoots a fader. Second chance shot. Udo gets the bucket.
Textbook offensive rebounding right there. I love that. Those putbacks are buckets any team loves to get.
Free throw good. Udo.
Just perfection for them from the foul line in the second half.
Well, they haven't missed, and they look as cool and as comfortable as a baby in a nice bassinet. Every time they step up to the line, it's easy and relaxed.
Shot's good by Waiters.
And right now, he can do no wrong. Everything's working for him this quarter.
Here's Clark, defended by Paul. Free throw line jump shot. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 25 points in the game.
But he's got the special ability, Kevin, to make shots while being heavily guarded. And I don't know how he does it, but he figures out a way to get the ball in the basket, even under pressure.
And, Steve, you know what? He's a forceful finisher, too. I mean, that's something you can't help but notice. I mean, he'll plow right through a defender to throw one down if he has to.
And it's blocked. Back to Harden. In low to Dallenberg. Waiters grabs the miss. Waiters got rebound number 8 now on the night. Paul. Here's the teardrop.
Looking at the game for Paul, he's got 24 points and 11 dimes. That kind of mix of assists and rebounds is what wins you basketball games.
But you've got to love having a guy who can do both those things well.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Tremendous job at the foul line as usual. You can always bank on him in these situations.
With the drop step. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well, you know what? You really expect him to knock that jumper down when he gets a good look like that.
He passes it to Verajao. Pass to Hickson. Kicks to Waiters. Over Clark. Here's Verajao. An easy 2 points on the layup. Verajao's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Well, they've had the advantage in rebounding all night, but none bigger than the one right there.
Here's Clark, defended by Paul. Clark dishes to Mbamute. Here's Clark. Gets it to go. Clark's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
My goodness, he's knocking down everything he looks at.
Paul gets a screen from Hickson. Paul goes in. and that one's good. Paul's got 28.
That's just 2 of his last 8 field goal attempts, so a difficult struggle for him here in the 4th.
Harden the pass to Clark. Over Allen. A second chance effort. Connects! A huge shot to tie it up.
Now it's a dangerous time to go cold here in the 4th quarter, so he's going to have to find the range.
The drive by Paul. Shot is off, and Milwaukee will come the other way. Here's Clark. Feeds it to Dallenberg. The dish to Clark. Pocket 6. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, they did have a foul to give, but they couldn't get it done before the shot attempt.
Yeah, you really want to try to foul in that situation before he gets into the shooting motion, and it just didn't work out that time.
He hits the first one, and that gives them the lead. And so both free throws are good. It's a 2-point ball game.
Cold-blooded trip to the line there. They're just one stop away from winning this thing now.
There's 25 seconds left in the game. Now here's Paul. There's 14 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Ray Allen is on the win. 6 to shoot. Oh, off target. It's in! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there. And you could feel the crowd react as one.
Yeah, that shot got them out of their seats and off their hands.
Guys, they just exploded when it went down.
Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. So 4 quarters, not enough. And we're getting set for the jump ball to start overtime. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court for Cleveland, they've got Dion Waiters, Allen out there with Hickson. Then there's Anderson Varejao, and it's Paul in at the 1. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And Udo with the stuff. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
Boy, they were not wasting any time on that fast break.
Well, when it starts with the turnover, that's the best time to get out and run. You can beat the defense down the floor that way.
Paul kicks to Waiters. He dishes it to Varejao. Waiters. It's stolen by Udo. And here's Mbamute. He feeds it to Udo. Here's the feed to Jennings. Gets it to go. And it's a 4-point Bucks lead.
Another turnover, another bucket.
And you know, Steve, turnovers can really be game changers. I mean, they sap your team and then give the other team life. So it's a double-edged sword.
Now Paul. Varejao with a screen on Jennings. Here's Paul. No luck. Great D that time from Jennings. Bucks leading by 4. We're in overtime and 90 seconds gone here in what has been a great one so far. And Mbamute dishes to Jennings. Good. They got on this roll a while ago and they just haven't looked back. The Cavaliers shooting straight 49% from the field. Paul with the ball. He kicks it to Waiters. Back to Paul. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Allen from 13 feet. It goes down. The Bucks shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Jennings kicks to Harden. Varejao comes up with the rebound. Varejao's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Paul passes to Waiters. And the shot is good. Now just a 2-point Bucks lead.
Looked like they found the soft spot in the defense there.
Here comes James Harden. There's the pass to Udo. Dishes it to Mbah-a-Moute. Harden outside. Over Waiters. Another miss by Harden.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Allen dishes to Paul. Into J.J. Hickson.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
At the line, New York Cavaliers, J.J. Hickson.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. Cool hands checked in for Milwaukee. That one drops. He ties it up.
And that's how you do it, guys. I mean, free throws in a game like this can make a huge difference.
Pass to Harden. Passes it to Clark. Back to Harden. Kicks it to Udo. He passes to Clark. Just 4 to shoot. Defended by Paul. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
Basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a pretty long time coming, Kevin.
The dish to Hickson. Waiters. Paul kicks to Hickson. And he slams it in one-handed.
He's a bit short for the power forward spot, but his great leaping ability more than makes up for it.
Here's Clark, defended by Paul. Clark, the pass to Mbah-a-Moute. Buries it. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Came through there with a key basket.
Yeah, that was huge, stepping up when it matters most.
Verjao setting the pick for Paul. 11 feet away. It's in!
Anytime they've needed a hoop, he's taken over one shot after another. Boy, is he playing well.
Here's Clark, defended by Paul. Clark kicks to D'Alembert, feeds it to Clark. 6 on the shot clock. Defended by Paul. With the fadeaway. Sinks it. A huge shot to tie it up.
Well, good job finding a little opening in the defense and burying the jumper.
Paul gets a screen from Verjao.
At the line, New York Cavaliers, Anderson Verjao.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. Can't sink it, and that was an important free throw. And there's the foul. It goes on cool hands. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Smart foul there. You've got to try to extend the game.
Yeah, it's still close, but they're fighting that clock as much as the score right now. This is where their depth becomes such an asset, Kevin. He's gone for the remainder of the game, but fortunately, they're able to field a very capable replacement.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Fantastic piece of work at the line to raise the lead to 3 points. That's big.
Timeout called the Bucks. They're down by 3. 6 seconds left in the first overtime. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, they've got 2 options here. They can go for the 3 and the tie, or the quick 2 and the foul.
I like the idea of going for the quick 2. Take it to the rim, and that wouldn't be a bad way to approach this situation.
And here's Jennings outside. Buries the triple. And oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer.
Boy, he quieted the crowd with that big shot. That's a big play. Yeah, the crowd's been hoping for something to cheer for, but nothing.
Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. And we'll return shortly. Welcome back to overtime basketball in what has been a tremendous battle so far. With Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We're going to keep this one going. Hickson dishes to Waiters. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Allen.
Tough play underneath to give them another shot.
Shot's good by Waiters. Ball against Jennings. He dishes it to Harden. It's back to Jennings for three. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Bergeau's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Paul passes to Allen. Back to Paul. He feeds it to Waiters. Shoots over Jennings. Waiters no luck. The Bucks trail. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Harden powers down the dunk.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
Back to Paul. The feed to Waiters. Makes the lead pass. Hickson with the bucket. Hickson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, a nice little trend developed in here, fellas. I mean, that's 8 of their last 10 from inside the paint.
Yeah, they're getting high percentage looks down there. Their offense is really clicking. I don't see why they wouldn't just continue to pound the ball inside. And I'll tell you what, they might want to pay a little more attention to him defensively than they did on that last trip.
Back to Paul. He kicks to Waiters. It's Allen on the wing. Waiters with the screen for Allen. Shot clock at 6. Over on Mbamute. There's the block. They shoot again. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Way to get to the offensive board and put it back in. That's buffet style on the boards, and it's also great hustle.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Cavaliers. That free throw good from Hickson. The Bucks shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Harden kicks to D'Alembert. To the paint. Here's Jennings. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Jennings has got 34. The Cavaliers shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Paul kicks to Waiters. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 28 points for Dion Waiters. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Ray Allen is checked in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Harden on the wing. Jennings with the ball. Chris Paul covering. Jennings dishes to Udoh. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Hickson's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Paul passes to Waiters. Back to Paul. Hickson inside. Udoh on him. And Hickson throws it down.
Boy, that kind of hustle you just love to see.
And it gets his teammates fired up.
Yeah, especially with the powerful slam to finish things off.
Kicks it out to Jennings from the corner. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Wow, that's an aggressive play trying to get that rebound. Maybe a little too aggressive.
And it was totally unnecessary, Steve. He was in no position to get to that ball. He should have just conceded.
Ball against Jennings. Ball left side. Over Udoh. It's rebounded by Udoh.
And as they grab one there, I was going to make the point that they just haven't done enough in terms of rebounding the ball.
I agree. And here's Jennings outside. Ray Allen pulls it in. Allen's got his 6th rebound on the night. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Paul goes in. And D'Alembert pulls it down. D'Alembert's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Jennings with the ball. Chris Paul covering. Took him no time at all on that one. 36 points for Brandon Jennings.
He may single-handedly bring his team back, guys. What a fantastic quarter he's having.
There's Ja with a screen on Jennings. Looking to get it going. Yes!
This is the red-hot version of Chris Paul right there.
The Bucks shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. And the pass to Jennings. Back to Harden. Beyond the arc. Here is Mbamute. Cavaliers with the rebound. Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, main priority now has to be take care of the ball and use up some clock.
2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. Back to that point you were making about rebounding, Clark, it seems like they're coming up short just about every time.
Well, you're right, Kevin. You know, as we've seen here, that lack of rebounding has certainly shown up on the scoreboard.
And the second one is off.
Thank you, Cleveland!
And that's an intentional foul.
Shooting for Cleveland, J.J. Hickson.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Just calm and composed at the line. He tacks a few more points onto this lead.
Fires from 14. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And an intentional foul right there.
Shooting for Cleveland, DWYANE. 2 shots.
First free throw missing for him. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 6. We've got 22 seconds left in the second overtime. What a game. What do you think, guys?
I think they have to go for a 3 right now, don't you, Clark?
Yeah, I don't think they have any choice but to go for the 3, Steve.
Udo kicks to Harden. Stolen by Waiters. Into J.J. Hickson. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Looks like this one's over. They really played well tonight.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, we can take it out of the oven. This game is cooked.
Jennings. Great touch on the 16-footer. Jennings has got 38 points. And now we've got the intentional foul.
At the line,
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So it gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. So it's the Bucks now.
It's been a fierce battle the whole game, but they just couldn't keep it up in overtime.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, we'll be headed to the free throw. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
That's how you finish it off. Knock them all down and chalk up the W.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. Clark, a double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one,
It'd be tough not to get the win tonight with the way you played. Did you feel like your effort was enough, knowing that ultimately it led to a loss?
No, it wasn't enough. When you lose a game, that means that there's always something you could have done differently that might have changed the outcome. Maybe your stat line looks good, so it's not quite so obvious. But for example, tonight, I know I could have done a much better job on defense. I wasn't coming over to help as much as I could have. So there was definitely more I could have done. And that's the key after each game. Find out where you need to improve and focus on that the next time out.